Hey, good evening, everyone. This is Juliano, and I want to welcome you to the Monday night New Year conference calling system where we train you every Monday night at 9 o'clock Eastern. Sometimes we have docs, sometimes we have owners and founders, and sometimes we have distributors that are making things happen. But always plug in, get the information that will help your business succeed. And then on Tuesdays and Thursdays, same time, we have our opportunity webinars. So be part of that. And those opportunity webinars are for your new people to plug into and put their prospects on. So that's an incredible opportunity twice a week where you have to build, your team has to build their business. Let me bring you up to speed on what's been happening. Shipping, just like the message that came out, March orders will be completed this week. That went out last week. So all March orders should be filled. If there is someone that has fallen through the cracks, make sure you get with your upline ambassador or diamond ambassador, because with the amount of people that we have had coming in, I have heard of one or two people that got their orders in March or made their orders in March that were not completely fulfilled. So if that has happened to you or someone on your team, I want to know about that. We want to know about that so we can get it taken care of. Now, this week, all the orders through April 12th will be completed. So that's awesome. And then April orders are going to be completed ending May 26th. So all April orders should be completed the week ending May 26th. And then any other May orders will be completed the week ending June 1st. So, and then obviously all auto ships are going to be processed. Now, if we cannot process your auto ship in May, if you were not billed, okay, don't worry. You're going to have the point volume to keep you qualified, because when we start processing auto ships in June again, you will be getting paid on that auto ship activity that's going on in your business. Now, guys, what we're doing right now, as you know, is we're putting people in at $59 to get their position and their website, and then they pick their future pack. Now, later on, after they make that selection, you're selecting it like an auto ship. You can go in there and update with credit card information so that purchase gets made from your credit card. So do remember that. And that's what's happening. We're up to probably over 14,000 distributors, guys. It's amazing what you guys are doing. It's totally incredible. And listen, there's two things. I'm just going to roll right into our training tonight, because I don't want to keep you too long on this, but I want to go through some bullet points on our compensation plan that is going to make you a better business person as you're building your team with New You Life, okay? Because there's some very special things in our compensation plan that draw individuals to us. Let's face it, we have the best product in the world, in my opinion. Everybody wants this thing, okay? It's the best. Somaderm, HGH gel, however you want to put it, it's a simple message. No behavioral modifications, no changes, no 2 hours on an empty stomach. You basically put it on your skin once in the morning, put it on your skin once in the after or midnight before you go to bed, and boom, the product works. What's the second half to our simple message? We have a compensation plan that is the talk of the industry. And that is the truth. And the reason that is the truth, and the only time that ever happens, is if people are being paid. Guys, we've been open for less than 6 months, and we already have 7 diamond ambassadors, 13 ambassadors, and well over 100 coaches and life coaches. And there's probably another, 300 or 400 coordinators. Guys, the great news about that is, and I don't have an official statement like our income statement, but I know that the diamond ambassadors, are doing $50K a month, and I did say a month or more, and the ambassadors somewhere in between, 25 and 50, and life coaches are doing, I think between 5 and 13 or 14,000 a month. That's pretty exciting for a company that's just 13 or less than 6 months old. It's very exciting. So how does that happen? It happens with a simple message of an awesome product and a pay plan that pays. Now, let me give you some ammunition so that while you're recruiting, while you're building, while you're talking to a new individual for someone that's in your organization that's newer and doesn't, and has someone that they're trying to recruit that has questions, they can get on the phone with you and say, what's so special about your compensation plan? After you talk about the product, this is going to happen. And there's two things that you can say to them that are actually like daggers, and they're so wonderful. I'm so proud to be able to say this. Number one, okay, our product, okay, is considered dollar for dollar. So what does that mean? When we buy an auto ship of Somaderm gel, it costs us as a distributor $140. We take all $140 and we put it in the compensation plan. Now, for those of you that have been in network marketing for 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, you know that most companies, even 20, 30 years ago, it was hard to find a company where a dollar equaled a dollar. Meaning, if you paid $100 for a product, they would only stick $68 in the paid plan. So they would be leaving $32 out of the plan. It's not in there. You guys have to understand the magnitude of dollar for dollar. When we pay $140 for a bottle of gel, $140 goes in the plan. That is huge, okay? The second thing that you want to say about our compensation plan is you don't need to have any ranked individuals to increase your rank. Now, guys, this is so awesome. There are so many companies where there's so much, passage. The money just passes by people because they can't maintain the qualifications. All right, I've been there before in compensation plans where you need a coordinator and 2 coaches and 1 ambassador to get paid. Could you imagine tracking a coordinator, 2 coaches, and an ambassador to get paid? No. The only thing that you have to do in New You Life, as far as your qualifications, is worry about how many people you personally sponsored and are they buying 1 bottle of product. The magnitude of those 2 things will really set you free when you're explaining this compensation plan to somebody else. All right, now, let me tell you what I consider to be a big-time driver, all right? First of all, it's the position of coach. Now, keep in mind that I just said 2 things. Dollar for dollar, all right? So I'm going to show you how with just distributors, I'm just saying theoretically, you have a team of distributors that has created at least 10,000 in volume on one side and 10,000 in volume on the other side. That's an organization of 20,000 total, 10 left, 10 right. And you personally sponsored 6 people, all right? 3 on your left and 3 on your right. Here's the beauty of this. This is what it takes to become a coach. And in my opinion, this is a benchmark because people are able to obtain the $700 a month car bonus. And I believe people are going to average between, say, $30,000 and $45,000 a year. Now, guys, there's been people that have hit coach in 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Most people, that are hitting it, it might take a month or 2 months. But nonetheless, you can get started in a company and a month down the road be put in a position, where you're bringing in $3,000 a month, and part of that's a $700 a month car bonus. I'd say you started out pretty hot right out of the gate. All right? Now, here's the beauty of this. When people hear 10,000, at first, it's kind of shocking. But if you take 10,000 and go back to what I said a minute ago, where a bottle of gel, $140 equals 140 points, you divide the 10,000 by the $140, it's 71 and a half bottles. So 72 bottles passing through your lesser volume leg, and you've sponsored 3 people on your left and 3 people on your right, and you're a coach. This is what you need to teach. If I sit here tonight and teach you the cycling binary, and if I sit here tonight and I teach you, and I sit here tonight and I teach you the coding bonuses, which are called the coaching bonuses, and the check match, and the customers, by the time I'm done on this phone call, people are going to be confused. What I want you to learn as far as the compensation plan goes is the ranks and the qualifications. Now, guys, you can go to your resources and print the New You compensation plan, and I suggest that you do that. And at night when the phone stops ringing, I encourage you to read it and learn it and internalize it. And on YouTube, there's a video. I did a video. It's like, yes, it's long. It's like 45 minutes. But I do discuss the entire thing. All right? Now, that's what we have currently. So you have to sit there and listen to my boring butt for 45 minutes explaining the new you compensation plan, and you can read the PDF. That's how you really want to learn the intricacies of it. But what I want to teach you tonight is how to build momentum with it. Okay? Because if you look at our compensation plan as an associate, that means you've joined, you've bought a pack, and if you didn't do nothing, the next month you got an auto ship. That means you're active. When you come in and you buy a pack, you're automatically active for the next 30 days, and then the next month that you buy auto ship, that means you're active. To become a promoter, you need to be active and qualified. Qualified meaning you've sponsored one on your left and one on your right, and they have to be active, obviously. And then to be a coordinator, you need to have 2 personally sponsored on your left and 2 personally sponsored on your right, and 5,000 in gross volume or group volume. Okay, guys, now listen, camp here with me for a minute. Network marketing, yes, it's about you. We want you to get paid. But in order for you to get paid, what do you have to do? You have to help some other people achieve some rank. You have to help some other people make some money. You have to help some other people create a story. Let me tell you how to very easily build your organization so that you don't feel like there's this tremendous weight on your shoulders. Focus on other people. If you want to be a coach, you sponsor and sponsor and sponsor. And don't let this freak you out. I know that you only have to sponsor 10 to get to the top of our plan. But if you sponsor 10 people, there might be 1 or 2 of those people, there might be, notice I said the word might, that have the same vision and focus as you, that want to take this to the next level. So you might have to sponsor 14 people until you find, now check this out, somebody that wants to be a coordinator on your left and somebody that wants to be a coordinator on your right. Now do the math. A coordinator is 5,000 left and 5,000 right. There's 10,000 one side to get you to coach. And then you have a coordinator on your other side. They have 5,000 on their left, 5,000 on your right. Boom. There's the 10,000. Guess what, guys? You help one person on each side of your business become a coordinator. Boom, you're a coach. So those coordinators, yeah, they're going to make about half the money as coach. But guys, you have to understand, in network marketing, sometimes it takes years to get to $3,000 a month. Our compensation plan is so strong. Sometimes we have people doing it in a matter of weeks. I'm telling you, it's all there. This is why I'm saying I'm not going to sit here and get into all the little idiosyncrasies. You can watch the video, you can read it. What I want you to learn is how to drive momentum on your team. Find somebody that wants to lead and help lift them up, help prop them up, help them become a coordinator. You do the same thing. You're a coach now and you want to become a life coach. It could be those same 2 people that are coordinators on your left side of your business and a coordinator on your right side of your business. Just look at the qualifications, ranks and qualifications. To become a life coach, you need 20,000 left and 20,000 right. So you help somebody get to coach on your left and help somebody get to coach on your right. Now, guys, when you do this, you really have to focus on helping that person get to where they want to be. That old Zig Ziglar quote, where you help enough people get what they want and you'll get what you want, it works. But they have to know that you care and not that you're just trying to get yourself to coach or life coach. You know, that's just network marketing. You help lift other people up. It's okay. You know what I mean? Run contests and give congratulations. Thank people on Facebook. Do whatever you got to do. Answer your phone. Do calls for people. Whatever you have to do. Use the compensation plan in addition to the incredible products that we have to drive momentum on your team. Set goals. You know, if you're new and you just joined, and I understand right now we're not driving volume, but the minute that starts, it will happen in a big way, and you'll see it. And we've already proved it in our beta launch with as many people, guys, as we have getting paid in New You Life. It's absolutely out of this world. And I'm excited to be a part of this, where you can actually see people, you know, get in the company, and, you know, the first day they get in, they're on their way to coordinator within a couple weeks. It is happening on a huge scale, okay? So check this out. Because of this dollar for dollar, you know, to be a coach, remember, you only have to sponsor 3 people on your left and 3 people on your right that are active. They don't have to be any certain way. And you need to have 10,000 points. So remember, because we're paying dollar for dollar, you divide that 10,000 points by $140, it's 72 bottles of product. So don't let being a coach or being a life coach or being an ambassador, it's all pretty simple, guys. Because just being a coach, just imagine 72 bottles passing through your lesser volume leg, boom, you've hit it. You're a coach. And I will tell you, what I'm noticing is people just hit it, and they touch, and they go, and they're on their way to life coach. And that's what happens. So remember that, because it is very, very unique in our compensation plan. All right? Now, I do want to touch on a few of the ways and just explain to you how exciting this is and what's so cool. Number one, about our binary. All right? Our binary, and most people notice, most people that have been in the industry, they're like, hey, I like the fact that you have to have more than one person on the community leg. All right? Let's touch on that for a minute. All right? In the community leg, a lot of people like to call it the power leg. Guys, when you get in a binary, don't look above or who's going to build your business. That is the worst mistake that you can make. Look below you and what you create. All right? And the reason for that is, the reason that I laid this binary out the way that it is so that both legs are important. And the people that are in your left leg are just as important as the people that are in your right leg, even though one might be bigger than the other for some people. And for a lot of people, they're even. It really doesn't matter. But what matters is you understand that this is not an old-time binary where you stick one person in the power leg and then you forget about that person and you go build your pay leg. This isn't that. If you build this like this, you're going to leave so much money on the table that someday you'll be kicking yourself in the butt with both feet if you could reach. Here's why. I wanted to have more than one people or one person in both legs. Number one, it drives good behavior because you have to have one left and one right, then 2 left and 2 right, then 3 left and 3 right. Now, you don't have to have any more than 3 in any one leg, but you need a total of 10 personally sponsored that are active to make it to the top. Now, here's the thing, okay? In the binary, we'll pay you $25,000 a week. This, as a matter of fact, is the only cap in our compensation plan. So we have a cycling binary where you get paid $40 a cycle and then $60 a cycle when you become a coach. So you get a 50% pay raise when you hit coach. But we'll pay you 417 cycles at $60 a cycle. That's $25,000 a week. Now that's just the binary. Now guys, this is a hybrid. This is a binary with 2 unilevels. So they would, normally this would be called a hybrid compensation plan. Now here's what's so cool about this. All right. When you get momentum in your group and you are a coach or above, all right, let's say you've sponsored 15 people. Well, guys, guess what? If it's a binary with a unilevel, then in the unilevel, if you've sponsored 15 people, you're 15 wide. The computer knows. Yes, they're in 2 legs, one left, one on the right, but the computer knows that you're the sponsor, so it also keeps track of them like a unilevel pay plan. And every time somebody gets in any of those legs, when you're a coach or above, you're sharing that $20, $60, and $120 coaching bonus. Guys, with momentum, it is responsible for a huge part of your check when you start, getting into the position of coach, life coach, ambassador. Momentum, meaning you have 10, 15, 20 people, a week coming in, then 10, 15, 20 people a day coming in, and it gets to the point where you have 100 people a day coming in, 200 people. Do the math. All right, you got 15 different legs, and every person that comes in every one of those legs, until there's another coach, you're getting a part of that coaching bonus, and you're splitting it with the life coach, ambassador, and diamond ambassador. And guess what, guys? When you get the diamond ambassador, You talk about a pay plan that drives good behavior. When you get the Diamond Ambassador, you're probably going to have some coaches and ambassadors and life coach. Guess what? They're going to cut you out of the coaching bonus. But guess what you can do as a Diamond Ambassador? You can go out and sponsor a new person. When you're a Diamond Ambassador, let's say you sponsor me, and I come in at the $8.99 pack, you're going to get a $120 team acquisition bonus because you're my sponsor and I bought the big pack of products. But you're also going to get all of the coaching bonus, $120, because there's no coach, life coach, or ambassador, or diamond. You're the Diamond Ambassador. So until I'm the new guy, right? You just sponsored me. You made $120 in a tab, $120 in a coaching bonus. You made $240, not to mention the 600 points that went immediately into whatever leg you put me into. And every single person that I bring in, you get all the coaching bonus until a coach pops. And then you share 20% of that with them. And then a life coach pops. You share another 30%. An ambassador pops. You share another 30%. And then a Diamond Ambassador pops. You give up the last 20%. But guess what you have? Now you have check match. Now you have check match in a unilevel format. So by that time you sponsored 20 wide. All right? You're 20 people wide. And let me tell you something really cool about our check match. All right? When you become a coach, you earn 15% on all your personally sponsored people. That's your level 1. And you earn 10% on level 2. So let's go big and let's just use round numbers. All right? Let's say you sponsor me and you become a coach. And let's say I pass you up. I'm a Diamond Ambassador. But because you sponsored me, I'm on your level 1. Now, guys, I'm telling you right now, there are so many pay plans where what I just said, I would cut you out. I would leapfrog you. That doesn't happen in New You Life. You're a coach. All right? You're a coach. I'm a Diamond Ambassador. I'm on your level 1, and I've maxed out the binary. I'm making $25,000 a week from my binary. You sponsored me. I'm on your level 1. You're going to earn 15% on me from now until the time the cows come home. 15% of $25,000 a week is $3,750 a week times 4. That's $15,000 a month. Now, let's say that I sponsored Sharon. Sharon's going to max out the binary. You can bet your bottom dollar. You're going to make 10% off of Sharon because she's your level 2. You sponsored me. I'm your level 1. I sponsored Sharon. She's your level 2. You're going to make 10% of $25,000 a week. That's $2,500 a week. That's $10,000 a month. I just showed you how to make $25,000 a month off of 2 people in our check match. 2 people, not 200, not 2,000, not 20,000, not 2 million. 2 people, $25,000 a month. Now, if you sit down and you internalize what I just told you about the coaching bonus and the check match, you will not sponsor 5 people in New Year Life or 10. You'll sponsor 100. Because when you understand the numbers, the coaching bonus and the matching bonus, it will start to resonate with you, and you'll understand I always want to be bringing new blood until I'm at the perfect level of compensation that you decide you want to be at. Okay? That's the beauty of this compensation plan. There's none like it, guys. There are so many people coming here that are so big in this industry, not just a bunch of 7-figure income earners, but I'm talking 8-figure income earners. You know why? They look at the compensation plan and they go, oh my, all I need to do is, sponsor people, and I don't need to have ranked positions. This compensation plan pays dollar for dollar. It has one cap in the whole plan, and that's the weekly binary money of $25,000. They get it. See, they understand it because they've seen it before, but not for a long time, not something like this, not with a product like this. So what I want to share with you tonight, team, is the simple message that New You Life brings to the table. Those of you that have been here with us for a couple weeks or a month or 2 or 3 months know what I'm talking about. Everybody wants this product. They don't care about anything but getting this product. You might find 1 in 50 people that look at us kind of funny. When maybe in some of our last companies, we had 25 out of 50 people look at us like we're funny because we're in network marketing. Well, guess what? They want this simple product. Just think about this. You have the only transdermal human growth hormone product available without prescription, and it's registered with the FDA with the National Drug Code registry. That's huge. How many companies have you been in where you've been able to say that? No behavioral modification and an unbelievably high-paying compensation plan that doesn't care, what your education is or your gender or religious beliefs. It just pays you. So, guys, take into account what you can do and start your focus. Start at the back of the compensation plan on ranks and qualifications. Because if you start following what I was doing when I said, if you want to be coach, create 2 coordinators. If you want to be life coach, create a coach on both of your sides. Guys, if you want to be a diamond ambassador, all you need to do is create 5 coaches on your left and 5 coaches on your right. Now, that's not in writing where you have to have 5 coaches left and 5 coaches right. Don't take me wrong. But look at the top of the compensation plan in ranks and qualifications. You need 5 people to be coach on your left and 5 people to be coach on your right. It's 100,000 in volume, both sides. And boom, you're a diamond ambassador as long as you have personally sponsored 10 people. All right? So the entire compensation plan, the reason that we're being successful is because people can look at the ranks and the qualifications and go, there's no funny business. There's no fine print. They're just paying us. They're giving us the most incredible product to take out there in the marketplace, and then they're paying us for the work that we do. And guys, I have the philosophy is when you put the money in the hands of the people, we will deliver. We will build an enormous team, and that is exactly what we're doing. So just remember, we say it all the time, we get customers and we get customer getters. And the simple message at New You Life is Somaderm, HGH gel, and one heck of a compensation plan. Just go find those people that want to get better, find those people that want to feel better, share the product, share your story, plug into the system, get on the calls, get on the webinars, introduce your new people as they're joining your team every week to your upline coach and life coach and ambassador and diamond ambassador. Build what we call a family of distributors on each and every team, and watch what happens to the growth of your individual business. And remember what I said when we started this training tonight. Focus on helping other people get what they want. Focus on helping a few people get the coordinator, and you'll get the coach. Focus on helping a few people get the coach, and you'll get the life coach. And the same thing to ambassador and diamond ambassador. When you sit down long enough, take your time, read this plan, understand it. When you know what your job is, and you know how to be compensated, and you know how to help other people rank up, you'll never have to worry about your pay and your rank, because it will inadvertently happen because you're finding out who wants to progress and you're helping them, and in essence, you're being pushed up. So remember that old Zig Ziglar quote, ladies and gentlemen. You never have to worry about what you want if you help enough people get what they want. With that, please don't forget about tomorrow night, 9 o'clock, 9 p.m. Eastern webinar. The invitation comes in your email and it comes on your text. Thank you for your attention tonight. I hope you learned something important on how to drive your business with this incredible compensation plan. God bless you and have an incredible evening. Thank you.
Goodbye.